All right. Well, how's your son doing, by the way, James?
He is doing spectacular. He is 19 months now, so just over a year and a half, and he is not walking anywhere. He is running
Running.
everywhere, like running and then climbing, and then running and falling, and running and running. He is just all over the map.
Yeah, I when I was when my kids were born, my twins were born, everyone was like talking about nursing and diapers but no one tells you about like toddlerhood, and it's like, please warn me about that stage. That's the hard stage.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night because we were looking at pictures of when he was like a newborn, and we're like, because everyone's like, "Oh, you won't sleep at all," and we look back and we're like, "Yeah, but you didn't sleep consistently through the night, but you also weren't like always be like, what's he doing?" Like chasing him constantly. It's definitely more tiring this phase than the infant stage.
For me, that it's the parenting. It's like, oh, like I need to give you lessons in life now. Before it was like, here's your food, here's a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel yeah. Well, I mean, things are getting a whole lot more busy for you now that you guys have some new music coming out. And by the way, please give our love to Taylor and Connor and Bobby. We miss them too. We haven't seen them in so long. Number two most played Canadian country band in Canada on Mediabase. That's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, we've been so fortunate. We've been blessed, honestly, to have the support that we've gotten. I mean, we're lucky guys. We get to do what we love and make music, and we're glad that people seem to like it. So
Yeah, we do. Your new song is Meet Your Mama. We'll talk about that in just a second. So what was the James Barker parent experience when you met Stephanie's parents? What was that like?
okay, so it wasn't exactly like the song says, but I feel like it's maybe a better story. So Steph and I met in the very millennial way on Tinder,
Yes.
um, this was early Tinder. It wasn't just a hookup app at that point. It was still kind of like a dating app. And sorry to burst the bubble of any parents out there who's just found out their kids are on Tinder. But we met on Tinder, and she lived like an hour and a half away. So I drove to her place, and obviously I grew up in the country, and so like I never really liked just texting someone and be like, here, you know what I mean? I like to go to the door and knock on the door and like make sure that you actually, especially on a first date, right? And so I went, knocked on the door, and Steph hadn't told her mom that she was going on a Tinder date because she was like embarrassed or whatever. And so her mom answered the door and didn't know, like, just thought it was like this random dude and was like, "Can I help you?" And I was like, I'm here for Stephanie. And Steph like blitzed down the stairs and like was like, her mom was like, "This guy's for you." And Steph was like, "Yeah, I know." And like ran out the door. I was like, "Let's go." I was like just so embarrassed. And so I actually met her mom before I met her.
Very cool. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but that's a very chivalrous act. You don't really hear that anymore, the knock on the door thing. Well, at least it wasn't the type of meeting that you'd see on The Bachelor when it's like they bring their dates home and it's just a
Oh,
disaster. At least
train
it
wreck, or
wasn't
what is
that.
that? Love is Blind. At least it wasn't Love is Blind.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you guys got married in 2018?
Yeah, we did, which doesn't feel like that long ago, but it's now a few years.
Yeah, yeah. Well, speaking of important things before we get to the song, you guys got to perform with speaking of important hangs rather, you got to perform with Dierks Bentley. Now, did he surprise you by saying that he was going to perform with you before he headlined whatever show that was in the summer?
Well, no, so it's weird. So we actually got the chance to play twice with Dirk. So we played early in the summer in Belmont, Ohio at this festival, and we were like first of the day on the festival. And so Dirk's, I guess, had done his sound check, like they bust in or whatever. And so he messaged me and was like, "Are you cool if I come up and play?" And we're like, "Yeah, man, that would be obviously that'd be amazing. It'd be so fun." But nobody one really knew this song down there. It was really early. It had just come out, and then two, like no one was out there for our set because we were pretty new in the States. But then when we went to Lasso, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary out there and message Dirks. And so I did the day before, and I was like, "Hey, dude, would love if you come up? No pressure, obviously. We know you're a busy guy." And he hit back and he was like, "I'm flying in the day of." He was playing a show like somewhere far away, like Denver or something. He was like flying from a long way away. And he's like, "I don't think I'll probably make it there early enough to do it." He's like, "But I will do everything in my power to try and do it." And so we were like, I talked to the guys and we're like, "Let's put New Old Trucks dead end of the set, just right, just to last song to maximize our potential to have Dirks come up." And as I started playing, we just assumed it wouldn't happen. And we're like, if it does, it's a happy little surprise. And so as I play the first chord, our monitor tech goes in my ear and goes, "Dirks is here." And I look over and he's like out of breath on the side of stage. in like his clothes that he looked like he had just finished like painting a room or something. And apparently, like, because his manager told our managers, like, if Dierks makes it to that set, it's because he's done something very irresponsible. And so, because he was supposed to go shower, come and do all his media, and he drove straight there, hadn't gotten cleaned up, missed half of his media, and came and played in our set. So it was definitely like, you can't say enough good things about Dierks.
Whoa. Yeah, I'll have to like splice in a clip because it was it looked like you guys were like, it was a very important moment. That's amazing. Wow. New year, new music. The song is Meet Your Mama. Now, did you write this about a new step in a relationship because Bobby is not single anymore?
Yeah, we wrote it exactly for Bobby's relationship status. No, we should have. It is funny though, like, this is one because when we first started out, we were all like single dudes, and now we're all like, there's definitely been a transition in the band, a healthy transition, I would say, for all of us, and then all of our personal lives. But this song is relatable though, I feel like, to all of us, because the song obviously is called Meet Your Mama, but it's not just about meeting a girl's mom. It's about that early stage of a relationship where you're so like obsessed with the person, right? And so in love with the person that you want to know everything about them. And one of the most important things about a person is their parents. That's like the people they came from, that raised them, and where they get all the traits. I feel like that to me is something that hasn't really been said in country music, that feels like such an honest and true thing that everybody has felt. That, because everybody's got a bit of their parents in them, right? So meeting their parents, that's like the most monumental stage of a relationship, or one of them.
Yeah, I love the lyric. It's very James Barker, but just on the next level. And everybody can relate to it. And that's why it just makes total sense to start the new year off with that song. So we're very excited. You guys should be very proud of it. So I know you've got a bunch of these interviews today. So before you go, I thought we'd play a little game.
Oh, Yo Mama's House.
We're going to play Yo Mama's House. Okay. So before we go with James Barker, I'm going to read you a list of items found at a famous mother's house. You need to tell me the mama. Okay. So we've got, this is from a TV show or movie: a stemless rose, a closet full of black dresses, red lipstick.
Oh,
Who's mama?
Shania Twain? Shania Twain have kids?
No, this is like a TV bomb, like an iconic TV show.
Oh, and I can't. Oh, okay.
Da-na-na-na.
Okay, is it Addams Family?
Yeah, Morticia Addams. All right. I thought that was the easy one. Oh God, James.
Oh no, this could be bad.
Okay. This is from a TV show. Cigarettes, Dungeons and Dragons, waffles, and Christmas lights. This is on Netflix.
Oh, I have no idea. Big Mouth? I have no idea.
Big Mouth. No, that's Joyce Byers from Stranger Things.
Oh, frig, I should have got that one. Oh, the waffles.
I don't know why I rang my bell. Okay, let's do two more. You have to redeem yourself. It's called Yo Mama's House. Items from this mother's house. You need to guess the mom. So this is a TV reality show. There's a tabloid, a TV camera, a broken Kanye West CD, and tons of money.
Oh, it's Kardashians.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Chris
Jenner. Got that one. Boom, boom. I'm not proud I got that one.
Okay, let's do one more. It's Yo Mama's House before I let James Barker go. This is from a movie. It's Kleenex, a hunter's rifle, think mom, and a bill for a therapy session. It's a Disney movie, a really old one.
Oh, what?
So you would need therapy because the mom in this movie died. It's a really old Disney movie.
Is it Beauty and the Beast?
Nope. It's a deer, and the deer's name is...
Baby? Oh, sad one. We ended on a sad one.
So sad.
Beauty and the Beast, her mom dies too, doesn't she? Anyway.
Yeah. Well, the Beast almost dies. Well, we'll play this again. You can redeem yourself next time we talk. We are very excited for the single Meet Your Mama, and we cannot wait to see what 2023 holds for the James Barker Band. Congrats on all your success, as always.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was good to chat.
Always.